Andy Murray earned his best win in years as he beat world number 10 Jannik Sinner 7-6, 4-6, 3 in the Stockholm Open second round. The three-time Grand Slam champion defeated Hubert Hurkacz while he was also world number 10 just weeks ago, but needed 3 sets to overcome the pole while he dominated in his match against the top seed in Stockholm. It comes as he is set to appoint Johanna Konta's former coach, who is undergoing a trial period with Murray this week. It was the first meeting between Murray and one of the game's most exciting young stars. Sinner has been one of the most successful players on tour this year, winning 4 titles, all on hard courts, making his maiden Masters 1000 final in Miami, and recently cracking the top 10 for the first time. The former number 1 himself complimented the young Italian ahead of their clash, saying, "Sinner has had a fantastic season. He was very unlucky to not make the final 8 in Turin. He loves playing indoors on hard courts, so it will be a big test for me." The pair were neck and neck throughout the first set, needing over an hour to reach a tie break at 6-6, with the only break point in the set going to Sinner when the 34-year-old was serving at 3-3. After the pair traded mini breaks, a double fault from the world number 10 when he was serving at 4-5 proved costly, as he handed Murray set point and the Brit secured another mini break to take the opening set 7-6, 4, after an hour and 15 minutes. Murray's momentum continued into the second set. He forced his first break point in the opening game, though Sinner was able to seal a nervy hold, but it was the 3-time Grand Slam champion who was the first to strike with the first break of the match during the Italian's very next service game. The second set was much more one-sided in the Brits' favour, as he forced more break points at 4-2 and, though he was unable to take them, took another break point at 5-3 to close out a 7-6, 4, 6, 3 victory in 2 hours and 15 minutes. It overtook the world No. 143's recent victory over Hurkacz in Vienna as the best win of his comeback. Murray had beaten Hurkacz less than 3 weeks ago, when he was ranked world number 10, but the Pole was the 5th seed at the Erste Bank Open rather than top seed, and the Brit needed 3 sets to narrowly overcome his opponent 6-4, 6-7, 6-6, 3. The 34-year-old will next face world number 52 Tommy Paul in Thursday's quarterfinal, after the American overcame his compatriot and 5th seed Taylor Fritz in the second round. Murray is currently working with a new coach in his season-ending tournament this week in Stockholm. The former world number 1 is undergoing a trial period with Esteban Carroll, the man that led Konta into the world's top 10, and to her first Grand Slam semi-final at the 2016 Australian Open. He also trialed working with Emma Raducanu recently, but the US Open champion shunned the Spaniard to appoint Torben Beltz as her new full-time coach instead, as the German led Angelique Kerber to 2 Grand Slam titles and the world number 1 ranking. It's another person with a fresh set of eyes and with a good reputation and good experience. That's why I wanted to try it out and see how it goes, Murray said of his trial period with Carroll earlier this week. The partnership seems to be working, with Murray through to his second quarterfinal in 2 years, having also made the last 8 at the Moselle Open a couple of months ago.